What is going on, guys? This is Joe. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today it's time for episode 4, the penultimate episode of Sprint to the Finish. Last time out, if you can remember back from last week, last Thursday, we actually got an 8th place. We passed Maldonado in the Lotus. And the Force India race, well, it went terribly. Because we were up to 5th, and then we crashed into Kimi Räikkönen. And then it all went tits up, basically, and we finished outside the points. So let's get straight into our race today with Daniel Ricciardo. Obviously, the rules on this series, we start last and try and get as high as we can in a 3-lap race. But anyway, it is going to be lights out for the 7th race in this, and I actually need to turn my telly down. If you heard any of my telly then, apologies. But anyway, going straight up the inside at this corner, up to 14th. Well, we were up to 14th for a minute, and that's actually Rosberg. Rosberg spun, that's bloody interesting, and it was a yellow flag, but as you can see we got past Maldonado, and we're going to try and get up the inside of Carlos Sainz. Obviously the Red Bull not brilliant on a straight. The Toro Rosso did have a Renault engine in the 2015 season, obviously going back to a Ferrari engine this year, but would definitely be interesting to see the difference between the Toro Rosso and the Red Bull on the 2016 game. If there is a 2016 game. Anyway, we're catching right up to Grosjean, nearly hitting him there. We got past Grosjean and we nearly hit Verstappen, but we have to pretty much dodge him. And we go up the inside of Verstappen and Hülkenberg. We've tapped Hülkenberg, but going up the inside of Hülkenberg and we're up to 8th place. Next is our teammate, Daniel Kvyat. We've locked up a little bit there, but not to worry too much. Daniel Kvyat as well. We've got a much better acceleration off that corner than him. Certainly he's closing us in a little bit, but we're up to 7th now with Daniel Ricciardo. Now catching up to Sergio Perez. Obviously he's got a Mercedes engine. This is going to be quite hard to overtake, but hopefully the momentum and the slipstream from behind can get us past the Mexican. So round the outside. Oh, he's been a bit feisty. Just got to be careful that we don't crash into him. Brake quite sensibly here, and we're up now. Oh no, we're not. I was fanning around changing gear, and we're having quite a decent battle with Perez actually here. But I think if we stay on the inside, whoa, bit of touch in there between Perez and Ricciardo. But I think we are pretty much, yeah, we're up to 6th. And actually this race would get a whole lot easier considering the fact that Nico Rosberg isn't in. There's a lot of battling for the lead between Hamilton and Vettel that will be at the front. And obviously our best result so far is a 5th with Carlos Sainz. And we can definitely beat that today. Oh, running off the track, we've hit Bottas. As I can't even remember who called, but I don't know. Anyway, going up the inside of Bottas, and that is going to be 4th place. Up the inside of Massa. Whew, that's a nasty move. Very nasty move there. And we're up to 3rd. So, can we keep this place and win? Well, no. If we keep 3rd place, we won't bloody win the Grand Prix. We need to get up to 1st. We're going to bloody win the Grand Prix. Anyway, after bloody finishing 2 laps, we're going to bloody go on to the 3rd bloody lap of the final bloody lap of the bloody race. Anyway, on to the final lap. I very much doubt we're going to get past Vettel and Hamilton. Well, we've done the fastest lap. It's not hard, is it? Anyway, obviously on Legend AI still, so we're not cheating anyway. Oh, that was a nasty bit of a corner cut. Sorry if I offended any viewers there with that horrible corner cut. I mean, just feel free to dislike right now. But there's going to be a bit of a battle, obviously, at the front between Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel, putting the car in lane to save as much pure fuel as possible, and certainly it was effective last time. And 3rd place will be the best result in this series so far if we can get it, and that would certainly be brilliant. As you can see, we're going to put the fuel back into standard because I think we've honestly got a chance of winning this race. To be fair, you never know, and we have caught up a lot in that braking zone. But I don't think it's going to be enough, unfortunately, for 1st place in this race. We've got a very good momentum off that corner, and if we can get good momentum off the next corner, maybe we can catch up to Hamilton. But now it doesn't look like it's going to happen. We've put it into rich mix. We're not too far behind Vettel and Hamilton. Bottas is just gone to Narnia, and Hamilton's just ahead. We're going to try and get past him, but it's not going to be any use unless Vettel and Hamilton collide at the last lap, which would be quite dramatic. But at the end of the first sprint to the finish of the day, it is not too bad at all. A 3rd place, it's the best result so far, and it can only get better. What a fantastic race that was, with the fastest lap of the race. And actually Hamilton and Vettel only a 10th apart, not even that, apart at the end of the race. First podium then of this series. Vettel just won the race by 78 hundredths of a second, and we finished 3rd from last on the grid. Not bad. Well done Red Bull staff for cheering Daniel on, and that is not a bad 3rd place. Well done Ricciardo. Hopefully we can go a few better with Williams. I think we're going to go if we I'm going to just decide in a minute. But that is not a bad result at all. Vettel and Ricciardo, obviously the former teammates of 2014 on the podium. And that is not too dandy at all, folks. That is not too bad at all. 3rd place with Daniel Ricciardo. And that's our best result so far. So, with the Williams, with the Mercedes-powered engine, can we finish third or even higher? Let's go and see. We're back then for the second and final race of the episode. It's a bit overcast here at Brazil, but I'm going to go aggressive with not Carlos Sainz. It's not even Felipe Massa, it's Valtteri Bottas. Made a complete cock up of that intro. Got past both of the Manners and up the inside at the first corner. That is a... Ooh, whoops. Whoops. That's what goes aggressive gives you. What? No! 2 second time penalty. Well, it might be worth it actually, because this is our best start in a while. Up to 6th place. Can we get past Kimi Räikkönen without hitting him? Mexico 2015. Well, we've gone majorly wide. I don't even know what this strategy is. It's more like, well, it's more like a Matt Tucson strategy, this is, to be quite honest. But anyway, we're actually catching up to these guys ahead. Come on, let's get past Vettel up the inside. Can we get Massa as well? This is very, very good. Now we just got to get the two Mercedes. I've got the sun outside. I can't close the curtain. That is a big disadvantage. And that's an excuse if I don't win, by the way. Anyway, coming up to the end of the first lap. We're still in Rich. And we're not really that close to Hamilton, to be honest, or Rosberg. But there you go. That's life. It's Massa's just behind us, 6 tenths behind us. Actually, the gap in front and behind is pretty much identical. Bottas, come on, Bottas. Oh my God, what a look. Oh my Lord. That is mega. That is mega straight line speed. Oh, I couldn't even brake. That's too good. Oh, look at this. Oh, whoops. Switch back up the inside of Hamilton. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is an overtake. That is a bloody good overtake. Right, and then we've just got to overtake Rosberg, get a 2 second gap, and we've won. Yay! Success. Anyway, Hamilton's just behind us, Rosberg's ahead, and I think we're going to do this, you know. Come on, son. We are mega in this Williams today. Up the inside of Rosberg. And we've done it. We're into the lead. Oh, maybe. Don't count our chickens just yet. Don't count our chickens just yet. But we're into the lead, and we've got to pull away, because obviously we've got to make sure that we get that 2 second gap. And I'm putting it into lean because obviously I don't want to get well, I can't think of what I'm going to say, but I don't want our fuel to go going back into standard now, only into standard mix, and then we can go into rich mix for the last half a lap. And Rosberg and Hamilton are right behind us. This is not good at all. I think we'll definitely get a podium because the other cars are completely out of sight. But purely because our car is a mega on the straight line speed, that we should be alright. But obviously, these two guys have got DRS. Oh, that's an ugly corner cut, that is. Oh my God, I'm driving like an absolute pig with Valtteri Bottas. This is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. Right, let's go into... Have we got enough to go into rich mix? I'd say we have. 4 tenths is the gap. We're going to have to get another what? We're going to have to get a 1.6 second gap if we want to win the sprint to the finish race here. But we can make a lot of time up here because I know they are quite slow round here. Oh, that's good old extreme track limits, and that's my phone. That's a reminder for something. And that is actually a reminder to record sprint to the finish. See, I'm organised. And anyway, coming around the last few corners, it's not going to be first, it doesn't look like now, unless we absolutely put our foot down. It's... Oh, no! No, definitely not going to be first now. Good old curbing. And, yeah, it's not brilliant, is it? If we hadn't got that stupid 2 seconds, then we might well have won. Well, we got 2 seconds. So, 3rd place. Shame, really. Yeah, down to 3rd place. That's a shame. Fastest lap of the race. We were definitely the fastest driver today. But a 2 second penalty is not what we wanted. But still, 3rd place, decent again. Can we win next time with Ferrari or Mercedes? Definitely tune in for that. Very interesting. Williams team congratulating us on the podium. And that's a pretty good episode. As you can see, a 2 second penalty there. Max Verstappen finishing attempt didn't really inhibit his finishing position. Anyway, I'll be Reviews Ty J. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you in episode 5. Bye.